Hey everyone, my name is Brittany and today I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious pecan pie at home. It's absolutely amazing. It's got pecans throughout as well as a little hint of cinnamon, and I know you'll love it. So let's get started. I'm going to start off by blind baking my crust. I've already got my crust in the pan, and this is going to be an 8.5 inch pie. We're just going to give it a few docking holes, and that's going to help the steam escape as the crust is baking. And I've already preheated my oven to 375 degrees. I've got my parchment paper, and I'm just gonna put that right down here in the middle. And then I've got my handy dandy bacon beans. I'm just gonna spread those evenly out. Make sure you're high on the edges. You wanna make sure that crust gets nice and baked and doesn't slump down. Now I finally decided to get some ceramic pie weights. I've ordered some off Amazon. If you're interested in the ones that I ordered or you'd like to see which ones I decided on, I'll link them down in the description box. I'm really excited about it. This is my first time ever owning pie weights, so I think it'll be definitely a good investment. I'm gonna blind bake this crust for 15 minutes and I'll see you in a second. While my crust is blind baking, I'm gonna go ahead and make the filling. I've got 3/4 cup of brown sugar already here in my bowl. And to that, I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup of unsalted butter that's already been melted. 3 large eggs. 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. 1 cup of corn syrup. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then 1 cup of pecans. And these pecans, I've already chopped them up and they're also lightly toasted until fragrant. Now I'm just gonna give this one big mix. My pie crust is out of the oven, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my baking beans out and set those aside. It's looking real good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and egg wash my crust, and it's gonna give it a beautiful color as it bakes in the oven. And brushing a little bit of egg crust on the bottom is gonna help seal that crust as well and keep it from being soggy. If your filling has been sitting out a little bit and it's kind of separated or doesn't look well mixed together, give it one more mix before you put it in the shell. You want to make sure everything is nice and combined. It already smells amazing. Right. And I've got some extra pecans here. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little design on top of mine. You don't have to, but I think it just adds a little extra pizzazz to your homemade pies, you know? It makes it look fancy, like you bought it from a store. How pretty does that look? Now I've brought my oven down to 350 degrees and I'm gonna bake this. You wanna make sure it's nice and solid when you go to take it out of the oven. Remember, it needs to jiggle like Jell-O and not wave like the ocean. My pie is out of the oven and it looks gorgeous. It baked at 350 degrees for 55 minutes and looks gorgeous. I can't wait to try it. So good. You get that crunch from the pecans. You get the little hint of cinnamon, and the crust is nice and flaky. So delicious. I definitely want to bring this to a holiday party. Me and my sister are actually gonna have a pecan pie bake-off for Christmas and a sweet potato pie bake-off for Thanksgiving. It's gonna be so much fun. If you enjoyed this recipe, try my sweet potato pie recipe. It's absolutely delicious. I'll put the link to it down in the description, as well as the ingredients to this pecan pie. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really supports my channel. And also subscribe if you enjoy watching videos like this. I post every Friday. Thanks for watching.